It was a night I had been looking forward to for weeks. My wife's birthday, a day I wanted to make unforgettable for her. I had poured my heart into planning every detail. The venue had to be just right, elegant and warm. I made sure to arrange her favorite dishes, knowing exactly what made her eyes light up when she saw a menu. I even found a gift that I was certain she would love, something thoughtful, something personal. More than anything, I wanted the night to reflect how deeply I cared for her. This wasn't just a celebration. It was my way of saying, "You mean the world to me." As the evening began, the place slowly filled with the people we cared about. Family, friends, colleagues. The lights cast a soft glow over the decorations I had chosen with such care, and the atmosphere felt alive with joy and laughter. Then she arrived. The moment she walked in, all eyes turned to her. She looked breathtaking. Her smile was radiant, and for a second, the whole world seemed to blur around her. My heart swelled with pride and love. I greeted her, introduced her to the guests, and checked that everyone was comfortable and having a good time. Everything was going exactly as I had hoped. But somewhere between the laughter and the music, something shifted. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed her talking to a man I didn't recognize. He was laughing with her, standing a little too close, his body language just a bit too familiar. I soon learned he was a friend from work, someone she had mentioned before, though never with much detail. At first I brushed the feeling off. It was her birthday after all, and she had every right to enjoy herself. I told myself I was just being paranoid, insecure maybe. Then came the moment that changed everything. She raised her glass in a toast. I thought she would say something about the evening, maybe even acknowledge the effort that had gone into it. But instead she turned to him, this man I barely knew, and with a warm, grateful smile said, "Thank you, James, for being here tonight and for everything you do for me. You're such a great friend, and I'm so lucky to have you in my life." Time seemed to slow down. Her words echoed in my head, each one like a pinprick. The admiration in her voice, the way her eyes lingered on him. It wasn't just gratitude. It was something more. A wave of silence passed over the room, and I could feel the shift in attention. People were watching, confused or curious. I stood frozen, blindsided, struggling to process what I had just heard. All the effort, all the thought, everything I had done for her, for this one night, felt invisible, overshadowed by a single moment shared between her and someone else. I felt embarrassment rise, then humiliation, followed closely by a searing anger that I tried to keep contained. I didn't make a scene. I just stood up, quietly excused myself and walked out. I left the party without saying another word. I didn't care that people saw me leave, didn't care that the gift I had chosen so carefully was still in my hands. I just needed to get away from it all. The music, the chatter, the realization that maybe I had been blind to something. The night air was cold, but it couldn't cool the fire inside me. My thoughts spiraled as I got into my car and drove, my mind trying to make sense of what had happened. Why had she singled him out? Why did he get the words, the thanks, the smile that I had hoped for? I had done everything with love, with sincerity. And yet, in the moment that counted, I wasn't the one she acknowledged. Felt like betrayal. Like she had chosen someone else over me, even if she didn't mean it that way. The unopened gift sat beside me, silent and heavy. It felt like a symbol of everything I had hoped for, and everything that had been dismissed. I stared out the window, wondering if I had misunderstood, if I was being too sensitive. But my heart told me otherwise. What I felt was real. And I knew, no matter how the night had started, this birthday wouldn't be remembered for the celebration. It would be remembered for the pain. And it was a night I would never forget.